Happy Leo season, everyone, and welcome to Serpent Visionary Oracle. Have a beautiful pick a pile here, full of nice Leo vibes. How is your summer going? Oh, it's banging and rocking. Let's look at the choices a little bit more closely, shall we? Choice 1. This swirly heart. Fun piece. Choice 2 is this fire skull. Choice 3 is this little bag here of various hearts. The carnelian's right here in front. There's various hearts in this bag. It's choice 3. And then choice 4 is these two guys. Don't they look like they're up to something? This is an absolutely beautiful tiger's eye too. I know the sun, if you put this in the sun, it's absolutely stunning. And then we have the little orangey one too. Okay, that's choice 4. So yes, these are the 4 choices. There's a little bit of an intro, and then I'll get right to it. It's been quite the summer on the reading table so far. Let's see what gets revealed to you today. Okay. So as you know me as well, I don't really reference any book or anything like that. I just know the story of Beowulf, but it says Beowulf's dragon. So lately there's been remnants and residuals still working out amongst connections, especially those that are partnered where your sexual partners, boyfriend, girlfriend, that kind of thing. There's a lot working itself out. Like I have been saying last year, but it's getting closer and closer to like, wow, have you heard yet? Do you get it yet? Have you woken up to this message yet? For those that are really working at it, you know, that their hearts are in it and it's there and it's mutual, you know, they hit bumps in the road. Those are the ones that are going to get stronger. For those they know from the very start, like you know, well, when you're sick of tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired about it, you'll do something about it. Let's see. Well, see, the Queen of the Wands, no bullshit. She's a leader. But I want to have some tarot with this because the robot and the victim, damn. Okay, here's another interesting thing. In making room for this spread, the Six of Swords came out. Now, when I do readings, there's a lot of cards on the table. And with this deck, I've been finding cards all over the place. So I'm going to have to go look at my pick-a-piles just to make sure. But anyways, this is a Six of Swords upside down. Saying like, and it's not even, I take it as part of the reading. That's interesting. Because it's like if you don't want to move or do something about it. There's the victim. There's like a control here too. You see, the Beowulf's dragon was very controlled and seduced by the beast in the cave. The seductress, the most beautiful thing he ever saw and experienced, you know? But he wasn't free. If you don't know the story of Beowulf, watch the story sometime. It's a cool... The movie that was done was done in the early 2000s somewhere with Anthony Hopkins was a pretty okay. Oh yeah, Angelina Jolie was in that too, as, of course, the seductress. What else? But she was good in it. So that's what I mean. This is like that being bound thing, or not exactly free, or not wanting to do something about it. But this Queen of Wands here, she's not a stealth energy. Okay, let's see. Let's shuffle here. So that's what's coming in so far. No wonder the Swirley Heart, because this is like real dramatic. It's like novella, like people involved, not just one or two, like just between you. It's of people involved, I feel. Or it affects people around you because of what's going on here. Okay. All right. Well, who's... Okay, what is this about? Let's see what this wild card deck has to say. I've been yeah, geez, big clumperoo came out. All right. Okay, so there's the Knight of Wands, the Two of Swords, yeah, the Eight of Swords, yeah, the Ace of Wands, King of Swords, and Death. Good, there's a change coming. Well, let me check into this vibe, man. This is a really interesting. Now, you're already almost to the point of exhaustion physically. I mean, you can take your situation just fine. You know, you have the strength, but you know, when we don't tend to the situation here, sometimes, you know, it'll happen for us, you know, because deep down you really do want peace and resolution with whatever this is. And that's no joke. The thing here is there's a lot of self-inflicted mental sabotage, like self-sabotaging things, distractions, just a lot of stress, worry from worrying. This is all that, it's like you put yourself through this, nobody else does. You let your mind wander to that point. But I love that there's an ace here, okay? The big dick energy is showing up with the Ace of Wands. So something's going to go boom and strike you with some truth, but it's going to be your choice. To put it to death, Miss Lioness, boss lady. Someone's a boss right here. Boy, did it ever kind of really stirred up your world. This isn't in some little nothing, chicken shit, anything, nah. Because when the Ace of Wands shows itself, that's the breakthrough. That's the breakthrough. That's the Leo season's bringing, because there's only so much someone can take. See, even this dragon looks pretty intimidating. But it's that kind of energy, that focus, that drive, that fire that no one's going to get in your way, you know? Like when you cats go in for the kill, they go in for the kill. I watch the cat out here, skills, just like the big cats in the big jungles and the, you know, the big lands and mountains. So it's self-inflicted. So the thing about the ace is that they're very bold and in your face. But you're really going to have to choose it. Or maybe perhaps there's someone here that's helping you, that has strength, that's beside you, that is going to help you with this breakthrough to get out of this cycle, this whirlwind. Or maybe it was like a brief situation and it hasn't been going on for so long, because this is retrograde season. These things are just popping up like, what? like surprisingly and quirky, because Mercury is quirky when it's retrograding. He's like, he's had a bit too few men, a bit too few many, you know? All right. See, but I think you have an informant, a good friend, a good ally that's saying, hey, there needs to be separation here. What else? Because I can't let it end with the death card. What else? What is the after the death card, please? Ah, I'm seeing Lady Libra and the Justice. Beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, there was like some kind of procrastination here, or not, like the drive was not as motivated, or you know, like, because the knight of the swords here is not exactly upside down. It's kind of like you're waking up. You know, you're really going to have to say so. You know, there's a lot of people that need to find their voice right now, that are finding their voices, or maybe your voice just needs to get a little louder and you already have a voice. But in this situation, it's say, well, either you're finding your voice, you better get loud and go do something about this. But then there's Lady Justice here. With Lady Justice, there is what? 2 Queens of Wands. Badass boss lady. With the stars, the 2 of Cups, or Pentacles. Oh, is this about money? If you're battling about money, or you have a court thing going on, because Lady Justice is here. But I'm seeing the Queen of the Wands again. So you got 2 of them. That's a very strong message. With the star and the 2 of Cups, it's someone that you don't give up, though. See, you're not a wuss. You're not a pussy. You're not weak. Things come at us. And when life comes at us this intense, or all of a sudden, or hey, surprise, I found out some news, you know how. All right? But that's what I'm getting from here. There's not going to be any more holding back. It's a health concern, because the stress level's been so high. Or maybe that's what this, you know, is about. Maybe it's in your health in general. And you need to do something about it, and you go boom, because see, that can apply here as well, because a lot of people are on automatic. Like they believe whatever they've been told, said, was embodying in them, until something happens, and then they gotta go get. You're a boss lady, you're strong, you go get your fire here on this side. As the reading ends with this 4 of Pentacles here, like as a warning. So if there has been repairs needed, okay, hold up. With connections, don't worry about that. Worry about yourself first. You're first. Because there's a lot of worry. Like, what are they going to think? What am I going to do? It's like, am I going to offend? Like, really? You're the Queen of the Wand. You're fire. She has 0 fucks to give. She's kind of like the Queen of the Sword, but she's a little different, you know? She's more, this is an action, though. There's a lot of good waking up. There's a lot of just this juiciness waiting for you once this all has a breakthrough and evens out, because, you know, Justice card's here. So perhaps this has been a really big teacher of yours. And hey, it came because your life needed the balance. It's kind of like, hey, no. That's enough. Boom, big dick energy comes. Now, it could be that it's a new partner and you let love in. There's a lot of different ways this can go, but there's a lot of these components where I'm looking in here. Because remember, you're not the only one watching this pile. I get replies and very interesting messages when people share what they get out of the pick of piles. Okay, all I know here is that this is not an easy situation, although it's on you. It's on you. You're not blind. Don't play dumb. See, this is why people hang on to when they're not well, because their excuses are validated. Of course they are. Well, when that validation no longer works for you, you're not getting well, you're not having what you want, before your fire burns out here, dear, the big dick energy comes back to bring you home. It's sensual, it's sexy, it's passionate. It's about feeling alive again. So whatever the status can be right now, or maybe you just gone through it, or that kind of thing, it will resolve, but you got to choose it. You have to choose it. But there is a energy there, if it's within you, or maybe a combination of you and someone else, that's very, very truthful. The person's like very, very stern and truthful, by the way, if you have help on this one. Or it's that it's going to take you to be that way. Your voice. Because without you really wanting this, because, you know, you got to want it, because it'll happen for you, but you're going to still have to choose it. Where was I going to go with this? I was going to do one more thing that I'm led to do. Where is it? Oh, I don't know where it went. Oh, well, okay. When I flip the camera to show you your images, okay. Okay, anyways, that's what I'm getting from this situation. So Leo is, you know, it's real fiery. And given there's retrogrades, I can understand where it gets frustrating and annoying and all this energy swirling around in your world. But just know, you have the Star card with the 2 cups. So healing within yourself, healing for the people, like I said, if there's other people involved. Or, yeah, because there's someone controlling something here. So you got to break ties completely with that. That's like, that's non-mendable. That's what you have to break away from. Okay, so in order to have some movement here, because there's some movement that needs to happen. And it's coming. Because balance needs to happen here. So that's what I see. And get out of the Swirley Heart. Wow. I'll show your images. Well, with this deck, these images are really wild, you know. But yeah, this is the card that came out. So that's the 6 sword upside down, meaning you don't want to do anything about it. You want to move. You're not budging. Someone isn't budging. Okay, you, them, who knows? But there's drama. There needs a breakthrough here. So let's go through the tarot. Simply bullet pointed. I mean, come on, you're debating on the journey away. Please choose yourself. You're almost to the point of exhaustion. Look, see, there's a little, I don't know what you see. This, if I just look at these one of these cards, it's an ayahuasca flashback to me, okay? So just see what you see. But yeah, you want peace. See, here's where I see the stress. But look at that bird up there, the bird of peace. That's what really wants to come. That's what the breakthrough is here. And it's in the process that you can't take it anymore. And look, this beautiful Knight of Swords, you just want to bust out of the situation. You want to be heard. You want to be free. Peace among the lands. There it comes, Ace of Wands right here, the big dick energy. This is where the breakthrough is. And this is why I say it's either you or somebody else. Here's the King of Swords. So beautiful. Now you see why these cards are just insanity. They're just one crazy acid, mushroom, ayahuasca trip in one card. But see, this is like, I see a lot of people involved here. And it's either someone that's going to help you again, or you're going to have to bust ass. Because there's death coming and the separation needs to happen. Your health is on the line. No more hanging on to this. Okay? Here's the Justice. She's pretty, Miss Libra. And there's the double. Who? Double Queen of Wands. Get out. Okay. Boss lady. What's coming? The Stars. And the Two of Cups. Now the Stars, what? Your blessings come true. Your prayer answered. Breakthrough, I'm living it. The Two of Cups is harmony with the connection. Harmony within yourself first. It's a very beautiful, magical line, but you had to go get and choose it. Your fire. Thank you for watching. Much, much love. Want to go further in this reading? Just, reach out. Beautiful. Not easy, I know. Wow, what a fiery Leo this one's going to be. Okay, choice 2. The fire skeleton. Got that fiery beast on top. Woo! Okay. Let's see what's underneath. Oh, this is the King of the Wand. Okay. Nice. Damn it. Aww. That looks refreshing. Okay, Thinker, Werewolf, Gold Digger. I love these cards. They're so much fun. Oh, let's see what's in this Leo energy when I flip the camera over. And let's throw some tarot in the mix. Okay. I love like this water dragon, first of all, is here. Now he's a dragon that came to bless the space with water so life could flourish. Kind of like a spiritual bath to allow more freedom and flow in your life. Now, given this is the fire skull, with dragon energy, beast energy, it's kind of like the fire within you is being tamed, or there's a balance where there needs more water to be present so you don't burn out or overexhaust or don't get all consumed. I like the fact the Thinker's here because you're an in-depth person. I love the Werewolf because this is a very extreme type personality within you. Lots of duality here. And given that there's a Gold Digger at the end of this, either, well, this is you dealing with your ego beast self, or there's somebody that's coming towards you in this respect with an offer, someone like this. See what the tarot has to say. I shuffled real good between flipping the camera though. The cards get a little crazy. Okay, what is this about? Look, because King of Wands here is the male lion, and he's just all pristine. But he has an extra buddy. With this, he's like this in the paw. He has a snake here. So that's what I mean. You're an in-depth person. This is transformation. This is like, you're not in the dark about anything. You know who you are. You know your power. You also have some very big ideas. Real big ideas. Let me see what's happening with the tarot. And I'm using the real crazy tarot too. This oh my God, this deck is one example. I'm glad that there's words telling me what some of the cards are, because this is just one of the craziest stacks I've ever seen. It's very, ooh, I like that one. Beautiful, that one flew over there. Okay, let me see what's here. So beautiful. Like, you've been observing for quite some time. Though you be extreme and loud, you can get real quiet and stealth, as when the big hunters of the jungle hunt to the little kitty cats. The cat here, she took down a rabbit. Heartbreaking, all right? Because it was a little, it's a little baby bunny, but still. Okay, I could see if she was going to eat it and go, hey, but she's just game right now. She's just a cat, she's kitten type. Anyhow, let's get back over here. I'm over here in Catland. Anyways, I think you have a lot of responsibilities. It seems like you do. And if this doesn't apply to anyone outside yourself, within yourself you do. You're very, very high standards. But you work at it. You educate yourself. You train. You put yourself out there. But right now, the feel of this is that wherever you may be currently, okay, who felt there's a little bit of glare? I stopped in mid-sentence. I was going to say, there's a little bit of glare here. I'm just going, the magic of the table is just amazing. But what flew over here in the area where there's a lot of tower type objects, there's towers here, but this is the Three of the Pentacles. We'll get to that. This is good. Ding, 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 ding. It's a really nice vibe. You're like, though you be extreme, I think you do know how to calm with the water. Like, you know how to calm and balance it out. As like when the werewolf, it comes out like, what just happened? Oh, okay, I'm gonna go about my land, but this just tells me, or has a feeling like there's a real strong, responsible, or authoritative side about you that you need to be. Now, even though it's the male lion, it doesn't mean you can't be female. These are just energies of the cards I read. It's not genders. But see, you've been observing something for quite some time. And you're quite magical, by the way. You have a lot of talents or expertise, or you learn quick. You just are quiet at first. It's a very extreme personality here. Real quiet and cavey, or lay low. But when it's the other extreme, that's where the fire is. But you know how to lay low, like you're very separate of your home, and then I do this outside in the world. Okay, that's it. This is my home, and what you allow, your temple. So you have the Hangman here, who's my favorite card in the whole Arcana, right? You know he is. He's right here. Anyways. God, my eyes look really red. I think it was the shadow thing. I'm like, wow. Part of it is the wind. I mean, the wind was just whistling this morning. It's still windy. It's not as much as the morning, but it whistles and I love it. It just sings. So, hey, you've been observing. You're very good at observing stealth-wise, like if no one knows you're there or poker-faced or, you know. As soon as I said that, I heard it howl. Excuse me, I'm glad it's still howling. It's still alive. Now, when I get that in a reading, like, see? See? I think what's happening here is it's just wherever you are, maybe with your monies, your job. But pentacles to me first are your well-being first, and your health, your temple first, you know. Then it extends out because it is the 5-point star. Mind, body, heart, soul, spirit. But it has a feeling, no wonder you're like, no wonder the thinker card comes, because he's like, damn, I just want to be leveled out. Like, I just want to be like pieced out. I just want it to like hit 0 point, you know? I think the gold digger thing is that maybe around you, you're like, it's like a clash. Like, it's very, where you were in the beginning with it might have seemed one way. And then once you know, jumped on in and experienced this, you're like, oh, there's no growth. It's predictable. For some of you, it's you wander off a lot. Like you're not present there. You're in other places that, you want to experience some growth. Because you have the 7 of the Pentacles here, and it's really cool because at the top of the card, there's like this $100 bill thing with a hand. And I like that one of the Pentacles is on the hand. You know, that's where, that's where the spiritual, there's like, that's how come the water dragon, what did I say? He's the that's the dragon of the water. He came to fill the land with the water so people could thrive and live. You're not thriving where you're at. Your cups are not being filled like your 7 of Pentacles here, where your dreams are. You know, like you want to be able to experience life, like the 9 of the Pentacle vibes, where you're experiencing life and you're like sassy and like woohoo, you know, in your abundance and living it. So you're doing okay, but you're just going, hey, that's what's there. Your mind's over here. So what's over here? I'll show you when I flip the camera over, when I show you your images of your reading, which These are just all over the place. These are like mushroom, acid, ayahuasca flashback all in one. It's such a crazy ass deck. And it's a mass market deck too. See, I'm not a card snob, like fuck, it's a mass market deck. Shit, cool. I'm glad that, you know, I have it because I use it. Especially with all these retrogrades and yeah, especially with all these retrogrades going on, and then it's Leo season, and then there's a little Scorpion energy, and then, you know, I'm not an astrologer, but you get, these are all the vibes. I just picked 4 vibes, you know? Okay, but the 3 of the Pentacle, you know, in this feel here, it's almost like how the 3 of Wands is when you have those opportunities. For those of you that read card, it's usually like the 3 wands and the person's like has their back and they're looking out towards their possibilities and their new yumminess. This is a pentacle though, so this is like, wow. There's a muerta here. This card is depicted as somebody like, you know, climbing some stairs, going towards the store with the magic to let themselves do whatever they want. Free yourself. There is a divine presence here that guides you. Like, that's what I mean, that this dragon has a very, like I said, you guys know who you are. You may be healers, card readers, esoterics, you know, involved in meditation, yoga, magic, like really go within, mushroom journeys, medicine journeys. It's these type of people, you know, but yet you've been observing something like, okay, I think I'm going to journey on, everybody. And this is like depicted that way. And there's lots of ways it could go for you. You'll have opportunities because it was facing my towers. I'll show you the towers here that I'm talking about. So, but there's a muerta here with the scythe. It's so crazy, you know. So there's 3 people in the picture. See, I told you this deck's crazy, but see, there's 2 of these. Here you are, you're gonna free yourself up. See how these look like crystals, like towers. So here's these guys. So one of them is watching, you know, watching you, not doing anything about it. It's like, he's probably surprised. And the other one it's not even paying attention. Now, that's why these cards are crazy. Now I'm seeing some things here. These cards are so wild. There's someone in the background here. So it can be, it's like a divine guidance that's protecting you. Like you're unique. I told you, you're higher than, or it's like you got to complete what you needed to experience here. You can, like I said, you can be with the heat, you can be with the intensity. That's wasn't intimidating. That's a come. You're like, that's it. But you're like, okay, easy. This was like an easy, like this was like no challenge for you at all. You just kind of like, wow. Here's the thing about it though. There is a reason for being, because you connected with some people. You did. or you planted seeds the way you are because you're a leader or you have something to say. Like, they're going to notice because even though you're intense, you're the one that created peace among the lands. Remember, look, this is your dragon. The water spirit, she's like natural, like, bing. Is it easy to, you've learned to tame it. Like I said, you're the hangman in the situation. What else for Leo energy? Hey, if you have a comment, let me know. I can't just leave you with the Three of Pentacles. Where's that door going? Werewolves. Where's that? Watch. Okay, there you go. See, likes coming. Okay, let's see. You're definitely moving on. There is an Eight of Cups here. Eight of Cups is always those bindiness. You're knowing where it's just not, you know, it's not like it's not like all this toxic type energies though. It just isn't fitting, or you've outgrown, like I said, you've completed, and you know, even that's what I mean. It wasn't like yeah, there's always going to be phonies, okay? But there was some kind of liveliness there, or whatever the situation is about, or you wouldn't have stayed. You don't, not the King of the Wands over here, not the male lion. He's like, nah, no. You're very respected. You're very well liked. There's something that's about you. Even though you're intense, you can piece out the lands. And it's kind of like, well, there's some people that you'd miss. Like I said, it's complete. And then there's some people like, damn, I have some stories to tell. But you know, you're going after your own way you do things and see things. This is a beautiful 8-cup, by the way. It's a... Oh yeah, it's an ayahuasca flashback card. Oh, you didn't make it. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that means something because you got... Yeah. Well, oh. Because of the way it may go down, it'll come to a surprise for a lot of people. Not in a bad way. Onward, there you go. King of Swords. You know, that's a strong, truthful, honest you that does have a bold mouth. Obviously, there's a werewolf here. And the fire skull. Very smart. So it just seems that, yeah, it's like going forward. Let me see what else. What is this? Come on, a little bit more. How about that? Yeah. Obviously, here's the famous world card. Definitely ending cycle. See, I know you know who you are. You just like, That's gonna be the case. Like, get some hydration here. Let me prop the card here. Is that good enough lighting? Okay, so you're completing old cycles. You've broken a lot of habits. So this isn't just it's not about just the situation in this I was just speaking about. You know, that's what the world card's about, you know, is is weeding out all the people, because along our journey, people are always going to come back and in, out, whatever. Our journey's our journey. It's all real interesting, the people that come in, right? And the stories. And then, you had to experience it so you know who stays and who I let go. In the process, some of you may have become parents, and maybe there was separation with partners there. That was tough. So these are really old cycles, because that means that the forgiveness has happened. That forgiveness means there's nothing to forgive. You are ready. It's a little bit of a crossroad here for you, because like, this is about the expansion. It's going to be my turn, because you're boss. So you had the King of the Wands at the starting of the reading, then you have a King of Swords. Now, both of these suits and courts are the most action oriented. So here it's like burning with passion and desire, and here like the action is taken. Oh, what did I just say? There's a Three of Wands here. I just said, like, okay, because you had the Three of Pentacles, which is, your flow, your collabs, if you say so, your teamwork. Like, because your team, like, obviously, you're teamable. That's cool, but you're a boss. But like I said before, you piece out the land. So the Three of Wands is right here. Now, why I say that is, like, I don't pay attention to, oh, here's the bottom of the deck, but by the way, the bottom of the deck is the Ace of the Cups. Oh, but thank you. That's my ayahuasca card. But yeah, that would match with the dragon. But I usually don't, but it's just there, the vibe. Well, what is, when I lay it down, if it's upright, oh look, I'll include it in a reading. If it happens to be the backing of the deck, I won't pay attention. I'll just pick it up and keep going. So I didn't notice until I saw, like, oh, look at you. And what did I just say? All right, who is this though? I mean, I could spend so much time on one card. The way that I've learned is spending time with one card and taking the journey with it. Now, again, you're my psychonauts, you're my go-getters. I mean, and you can be in a family unit, because, hey, they'll go as you say. If you're all together, or whether, I don't see any disharmony here with anyone. That's not what, I don't feel that. Because if you have a partner, it's very mirrored and very like-minded. I like this vibe as far as partnership is not the deal here. That's not a block for anybody that's married or partnered or seen someone that it's like it's going really well. And it is. And you really do know it is. All right. Getting back to this is magic. See, I stay in a vibe where I really like it. So, anyways, it's just waiting. It was just, it's just perfect timing. That's all. I love this World card. This is a really good vibe. Because summer, these energies, even though there's retrogrades and stuff, you have all the momentum and drive. There ain't nothing stopping you. Let me show you your images, because who knows? I show you because what if you see something in here that I didn't say anything about? It's more personal to you, yes? That's why I show you. Okay, let me show you. Okay, first off, these are towers and wands. That 3 pentacle went flippy, flippy, flip and landed over here in this yumminess. Okay, with someone, okay. Okay, remember I started with this yummy dragon. So, oh, just the sensation of this. Oh, yeah, that's life. And then the fiery side in you. Snake. Look at the background. So pretty. Okay, and then it was followed by these three guys. These three. All right, Hangman. But see, like, look at this. I'm just going to go through the imagery. Whatever you see, you see. This is a beautiful combo right here. So this is the one that flew with the towers. That's why I said it. That reminded me of these towers. So these towers are, you know, agate, flowered agate, lace agate types. Crystals, you know, quartzies. But there's a big jade here with sparklies. Lots, you know, they're just different vibes. Okay, so look. Oh, where's my pointy thingy? See what I mean? Here you are. And look who is here. See the muerta? You're like, la, 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 I'm going to build me a dorm out of here. Interesting, right? And here's the 7 of the Pentacles, like you really wanting growth. If I'm going to give all my power, energy, love, passion, maybe these maybe 8s and 4s mean something to you numerology wise. When I see that, and there's a shape here. Where am I? Okay, there's a shape here. Lots of symbology in this deck. There's even a word right in here too. There's a lot going on in this card. But basically, that's your knowledge, that's your secrets, that's your wisdom, that's your fire, that's your expansion, your thoughts. Look at the 100 bill here on top. And you're going where? Yeah, you're going to free yourself. And here's the 8. This is this wild 8 of Cups here. Paired with the King of the Sword. It's an ayahuasca flashback. See, there you go. There you're off. Right here, off to your journey. You, nothing binding you. King of the Sword. And here's the 3 of the Wand. What a beautiful Leo energy. If you chose this, let me know. This is so, very strong. And then it ended with the World card. Thank you for watching. Much, much love. Salud. And you know what to do. If you want a reading from me, okay. Choice 3. Included this bag of various hearts. See what happens when I do with that. What are the cards underneath? Ah, 2 of Wands. Primitive human. I adore this one. Oh, you'll see. It's the long-winded worm. Okay. Oh, there was another one of these. What's this one? Ooh, invaders. That makes a lot of sense. Interesting. Because I'll read this with this between here and there. No wonder. I didn't see this card. I thought there was just one. Oh, yeah. This is interesting. Okay, let me flip. Get some tarot involved. This is good. This is juicy. What a Leo season. Whew. I hope they don't set up the smoke alarm. So if you hear like this loud smoke alarm go off, it's just that I'm smudging. So I see the invaders card. That caught my attention. Yeah. Interesting that this is the 2 of Wands. Like, they're protecting the land here. These 2 lions. The fiery sun in the back. Why I got excited about the dragon being is that it's a water spirit dragon, and it's the one of healing. So right away, you know, the 2 of the Wands here is very authoritative, very strong, very not competitive, but you don't want to be their opponents either. I mean, there's deer in the background and they're okay. But if there was danger in any way, they'd flee. But they're looking towards the lioness. The male lion's chill. The female lion is... she's aware. Interesting, it's paired with that primitive human thing, because that's our instinct to protect, you know, to guard, you know, what we care about, who we love, that kind of thing. Very grounded. Let's see. And wait for the tarot. I'm shuffling real good because I'm using this deck with each pile because it's so wacky and crazy. And I wish I could spend more time on each individual card from this deck because it's so... I see all kinds of things with this deck. I love this deck. Okay. And then I still haven't tossed the hearts. Almost. Let me give them another shuffle. Okay. Oh, I know that's smoking because I might have to pause the video to put the stick out. These resin sticks are no joke. Okay. has to say, shall we? Jeez. Well, let's see here. Okay. Let's see which one wants to come out of the bag. Shuffle these. That's why I like the tubble stones. They don't have a particular way the texture, Okay, gonna leave them alone because there's 3 in the bag and all the 4 directions are present. That's interesting the way I'm gonna leave them be, so when I show you your images, you'll see what I'm looking at. So obviously there's opposition here. Okay, it can go several ways when I see this, but okay, because there's okay. Oh, I see. All right. Okay, so even though, you saw the invaders here, it's not as chargy. One way would be health oriented, I'm feeling. Because there's obviously the healing card here, but that's not why that's obvious. I'm just picking it up. Yeah, it's like wherever there's been lack of peace for you or disappointment in another in particularly, it may have surprised you. You didn't see it coming, and it affected your health or your well-being or your peace. That's one of them. But I'm going to read the same. I'm going to read the same outcome for everybody, but there's 4 categories. And then this is reflective of people. This is area number 2, or it could be all of them. Because really, right? It's all going to get connected. For some, there's been a bit of a distance to stay away from, I don't know, certain people, certain individual, someone that was really chargy that's not there right now, or you've separated, or it's still chargy, the issue with the person, because you're not allowing them in anymore, and you've distanced yourself. And this is a real strong blow. But it's not like your heart's guarded. So in a way you're like, good, now I'm free. And I will always be free. Category 3. No, I think this is the one about the health, or was it this one? No, the other one. Okay. Yeah, this is more about you know, having people around you. And you already know about this, right? It's not a, you already know, but this is not a very chargy intruders card, because it's already working its way out. They know whatever this is in each category, it knows we can't cross that river. Not with the water spirit there. I love, it's called a worm. I guess because you don't have wings, he's of the water. Like a magical eel. They should just, I don't know, they called it the worm. Interesting the way that this was cast though. Because I see travels here, or you moving away from for your peace. Total reinventing of self. Then, these are the ones that it's more like a health. When I see invaders, that means that maybe your health hasn't been too good, or maybe the people around you have affected the health, and it's time to oh, you've done that already. Okay, so all of this is in the process. It's in the process. So that's like the Leo season, yeah? Because you're going to have a, this is very freeing. Ooh, going through that was like, ooh, I could feel it in my shoulders, right in here. It's funny how the body calls this area traps, your traps, because it traps the tension, that's for sure. Let me see, gotta move the neck here for a minute, let go of that. Wow, okay. Lots of freeing yourself up, because you see, you're fire, you're boss lady. Nothing can tell you. You're that lioness right there amongst the lands, while your partner there is chill, or it could be your your roles too. It could be both in one lion, but it's the energies, right? You got partnership on this though. You're not alone. You're a boss lady. You're like, you know, there's a lot of nice change perhaps in flow of monies when this is healing, because when you heal from that heart space or healing happens, money occurs different as it comes to you, or it opens up the door so you can travel, or hey, I just want to get away, or hey, I want to go and shop here, or hey, I want to drive 200 miles just for breakfast, you know, just real spontaneity because the money's there and it's no longer any kind of issue. There's a lot of freedom here. Whatever this opposition is, it's just not chargy enough. It's not strong enough. It's not strong enough to rip you off of your happiness, of who you are in your gender. Doesn't mean if it's male, female here, because it's everybody. Families sticking together, partners sticking together. Oh yeah, I have to turn off the incense. Wait a minute. Okay. Because see, you know what makes you happy. You know who you like to hang out with, what you prefer to do, with whom, solo or not. But something here has, in any of the categories I spoke of, okay, in each of them, there was a eye-opening breakthrough there where you really got in touch with, for some of you, how empty something has felt. For some of you, is like no more drama ever. For some of you, you like the challenge. That's your role, lioness, boss lady. Although there is a tipping point here where it's enough is enough before something gets out of hand. So some breakthrough happened here. Something shattered the glass. Some sign, some experience, you know, something that made you smile. Going, oh, that's what that is. Okay. And then you just go and get your cup filled. So it's 2 pentacles, Queen of Wands, 3 of Cups, the 5 of Cups in the middle, the Queen of the Cup, and then the star. Oh, I shuffled. That was the one. Okay, all right. So it's like, because of this, you in Leo season are going to experience celebration, your dreams come true, wishes, you know, manifesting, possibilities, expansion, you know, a really nice freedom here, and celebrating it with, like I said, whom you choose, the way you want. Because you just, it's like breaking free, like, of whatever this was opposing you, this so-called invaders. It looks good. And you know, you knew not to fully give your heart into whatever this was in each category. You knew, like, wait a minute. Let's change some things. Okay, let me show you the images. If you've picked this pile, it could be all 4, maybe 3, maybe 2. Sometimes that happens. In fact, that's been happening a lot on the card table. It'll just split into these areas. I'm like, wow, that's how strong these vibrations are becoming. That's how loud your voices are being heard in your mind, body, heart, soul, spirit. So let me show you your images. Wow, very interesting how this all showed up for everybody. So I'll show you the stones too. That was the one more for peace. It's going to be bullet point. Here's the passion. There's the carnelian. These are the ones that didn't give their heart fully because you knew, like you knew. Because look at the flip side of this. See, this is what you were protecting from. Now the road's going to open. And these are rubies, by the way. It's really pretty. And a space like that, just a very stealth about that. Then the serpentine. It's really pretty because there's a serpent right there. Okay. Freeing yourself up, boss lady. Oh, by the way, that's the 2 of Pentacles. That's the Queen of the Wands. Very fiery, boss lady, sexy, taking hold of your flame. You know what makes you happy. There's the 3 of Cups. It's just celebrating you, and who you want to celebrate with and when. There was definitely a breakthrough right here. You're okay with it. it's not shocking or anything to anyone because them intruders are very mild. Or whatever that opposition is. Look how beautiful the Queen of the Cup is. So, yep, you're going to go get your cup filled. You're going to be nurtured. You can allow yourself that, allow that some of that fire to just calm, to care for you now. Go forward with you. And, you can have a partnership. It's not like you're separating because your partner will vibe. If you're happy, the partner's happy, I would say so, right? But this is dreams coming true. This is like expansion. After, of course, the healing. Or maybe it is the direction that you want to go more in depth with a healing modality. That's possible here with this combination and given the other cards. Because what happens here with healing, it's healer, heal thyself. And then it speaks to your heart like you want to do it for others. So I don't know, it's a thought. Thanks for watching and much, much love. It's beautiful. Salud. You want a reading? Get in touch with me. We can go into further. It's really pretty, this vibe. I'm all like floaty and okay. Yeah, this looked really like a threat. And it's like, oh, that's Padley. Of course, we're talking about brief experiences too. This could just be something that just came on the horizon, It's not like something that's been dragging. Okay, there it is. Whee, the bag of the hearts. Okay, these two. Choice number 4. Oh, you can see that sheen. Oh, it's a little, need to wipe them off a little bit. Yeah, so you can see that nice. There it is. And then the orange. Okay, let's see. Ooh, it's the sun. Okay. Lioness energy. Issemenian dragon. What's over here? Gravedigger. Jeez. Ooh. And the ally. Okay, with the sun here, though, it's not how you think. That's interesting. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera. I'm going to get into adding tarot and the messages. Wow. Interesting. What a ɁEO season it's going to be. Now, I can't wait to get to the tarot because this can go a lot of different ways. But given that the sun is here, I'm happy about that. Because this dragon right here, the way that he guarded the lands is he's a poison. This particular serpent is one that contains deadly venom. But it's next to the sun. But then I have Gravedigger and then the ally. Interesting. That's what I mean. It could go a lot of different ways. But know that, rarely is this about a literal death. This is, to me, because the sun, right? And you have the tiger's eye here. So this is like power and courage and standing strong and building yourself and training yourself. This is like depths. Gravedigger. This is like the, what do they call this again, this deck? The roll. Okay. It's kind of like there's someone there, like, you can count on, or you can be accountable as well. It's vice versa here. But given there's a dragon, there's many dragons here. The one of the poison. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. Wow. I love when the cards just do that. There's a whole clump of them. That's okay, take them. Whoa, the devil's here. But the Knight of Swords is here as well. Okay, what's the story? Okay. I gotta move all of this over. See what's going on. All I know is the sun is here. So when the sun is here, that's the strongest, positive, happiest card. And it's like when you've arrived from using your courage in action. Not alone. There's 2 skulls here, by the way. So I'm seeing a lot here. Let me see. I'm going to move them over because there's a lot of cards. There's a lot of cards here. Okay. So he's here. Okay, then I went this way. Let's go this way. Okay, there's a lot going on here. Let's go here. Okay. Okay. All right. I like all the strong court cards that are here. Because there's king and queens, and then there's a knight in action, which is the allies. So the devil here can go a lot of different ways, you know. It could go a lot of different ways. So let's just read down the line real briefly. Is that there's a King of the Wands in the picture. 4 cup, Queen of Wands. There's a power team here, power couple, power partnership. You see, because there's like ally here. So, and then there's 2 skulls. So this is a partnership of some kind. We'll get into that. Strength. Oh, I see. The ally signifies the more feminine. The tiger's eye is the masculine, more. Then it's followed by justice, death, 5 cup, 6 cup. Okay. But there's the sun. So when I see the gravedigger, there's a warning here because the devil's here. So the devil in this case is something that's very destructive and toxic in you or someone's life around you that you care very, very deeply. It could be your own, you know, that you're fighting. Not fighting, but aiming to break through and win whatever this is like being bound by. You know, the devil is nothing but deceit. It, you know, once it's believed, it goes in and it spreads. Because this is very family oriented, or very strong, loving, caring vibes where no one will ever allow anyone to harm who you love and care about, especially the one that's by your side, who the ally is, the other side. So it's your support, your partnership, your, you know, like-mindedness. I don't think it's just the partnership. I think it expands even more, because that's the big personality that you are. Or it could be that you have a marriage team, a partnership of some kind, you know? But it's a very endearing one. It feels like you've known the allies, or what this devil is, for a while. And this time it's moving. It's been exposed. There's no lies anymore. We know the poison we're talking about. So the poisons, like, it depends. Like, this can go several ways, but when I see this one, I know that it's hurting family. And there's a grip on some things that are being said, you know, with the term gaslighting and all that, but there's just some words being said that just aren't true. They're so fake and they're so deceitful. I mean, it could be family. You know, that's messing me up. There's so much here that's so loud with this devil. You know, it can be anyone's addictions. It could be the overindulging. It could be like, oh, well, it's okay. That's only one drink. I mean, I don't do this all the time. I'm not drunk all the time. But you get what I mean? It's like when you catch yourself trying to validate that it's okay, think about it. Or you wouldn't say something, or it wouldn't be said, or it wouldn't let you get triggered. Also, you know, if you're connections that have side bitches or side dick, or that's another classic devil thing. It's like something that has been quite like a roller coaster, because it's not hidden anymore. That's the thing. It's not hidden no longer. Everybody knows what the poison is here, because it's in action of moving out of your life. It's been exposed. This is the breakthrough. Just know that whatever this devil represents in this situation, the gig is up. It's over. The card isn't upside down because it's still chargy. It's moving through, you know, Leo season. But what? If there's children involved, it's going to be okay. There's justice. With the death card, there's rebirth. It's interesting that there's two sets of skeletons here. There's this team, tribe. Like, it's really nice. Because, you know, lions are tribe. I think this is a mountain lion in this case. And I put it there because, fuck it, this is the sun. You may be doing both roles. How strong you are, because these are boss. This is boss lady, boss man running the show. And it's balancing. You saw through this. So you're at, you know, there's not like, you're not at, I like this because there's not a disruption in your peace. And there's like not a resentful heart. It remains open and endearing because of who the partnership is here. The orange skull here is the happy one. Is like, you know, the more like, hey, you know, it could kind of be mischievous, but kind of like the power source where they keep make sure that you're taken care of. You someone here, or you are the more brave. I'm going to do this. It's a big change, or whatever the issue is here, or the experience is here, or the devil is getting defeated or dealt with, the devil energies. So whatever has been binding you, been a thorn on the side, well, it didn't touch these cards right here. It didn't touch this clump. Because you're an action person, you're bold. There will be peace coming, because you go, I'll fight for peace any day. I want peace. I need peace, or I'm going to burn the house down. Because this is very fiery. This is very bold. Go get. It makes you come alive, though. Not the way you thought that, you might be experiencing your power lately. But it's going to peace out. Justice is here. And the Strength card has she pretty? The infinity sign. So next to justice is death. So definitely the devil experiences that we go through. Sometimes we're that devil. Sometimes we're that devil. Sometimes we're the poisonous dragon. It could be that too. With whatever it may be. A lot of people think it's like right away they go through to the substances, which is, okay, that may add to it. But it's a lot of other things. It's wherever has you bound in deceit. How extreme? It's extreme sometimes. But there's action moving forward. It doesn't feel stuck. The breakthrough's happening. The emotions are ready to experience. Because a lot of that is just fear of our emotional body too. Is why we numb out, or we believe in the deceit, so we can validate whatever, but it's still distracting. But it's all good, because for me, the devil energy will always be a really good teacher. Once the gig is up. Once the gig is up and the devil energy knows it, whether it be a person, self, surroundings, outside of yourself, all of the above. I love your allies. I love your team. I love your tribe. Because sometimes they help us where we didn't see it at first. But we did. We just go there and we didn't, but some are fooled. That's what the devil does, right? We're fooled, deceit, paints a very pretty picture. It's very alluring, very sexy, because there's a lot of sexiness in this vibe here. There's lots of fire. See, but it's being rebirthed, it's being reborn, it's got shook. Lady Libra is here to balance the lands. So see, when the devil energy comes and you spot it, and the gig is up, and there's actions going forward, because there's a grave digger, right? You're ready to put this to death. This is what wants to be put to death, is this devil energy. See how I mean? These cards are not little. And you're willing to go to the depth that it takes to face it and do something about it, but you have really good allies, but you still have to do the work. And you still have to choose it. But what the death card is bringing here is like a really nice, I got shook. But in the process, real love is there for you. And that's what another breakthrough is here. Is that real love is shown to you. You're through this experience. through the partnerships. If the kids were involved, we're okay with the kids are cool. The kids are balanced, the kids are well, all right? Wow. Beautiful changes coming. What a Leo season. Ooh, and starting to howl again. As I said that, let me show your images. Okay. Okay, here's the top line. I'm wondering if the mic's going to pick up the wind. You can hear the tapping of the shade. Okay, so here's the devil right underneath this. It landed right underneath this. I didn't touch it. It just landed right underneath it. But what was crossing it is this. The Knight of the Swords. So there's action. You're breaking through. You're finding your voice, your say-so to face whatever this has been for you. And zoom in. How chaotic this can be. There's a lot of drama in there too. Chaos. Okay, I'll take that journey. We'll do something about it. You're going to speak up. We're going to be in action. Yes, we are. Look at the power team right here. The king and the king and the the king and the queen. Look at this. Look at the chaos here. This is the Four of Cups, by the way. I mean, look at that. It's a lot of people. Bye-bye. No longer. Or hey, sometimes, no, I don't feel that. Never mind. Never mind. That's a whole other reading. If I have a comment, then I'll comment on it. You know, if someone has a reply to this one in a certain way. Okay, look how cute she is. I love her. But look, justice and death together. Zoom in. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of intense movement, but it's like there's no like resistance anymore. You know, there's no swords anymore in the way. It's a very interesting vibe. I'm gonna have to go look through the other piles now that I thought of it. But the swords are disappearing. Look at the love that you're gonna get in touch with. It's very, very sweet. Look at their eyes, though. This deck, man, this is like they have these intense, crazy eyes. Look at this one right here, dude. She's fucking tranced. That's like me giving it. That's like me when I've been given a cup of ayahuasca. And this is a very ayahuasca, mushroomy flashback deck. So yeah, there's a breakthrough here. It's beautiful. I could go on and die and swim in this energy because there's such a beauty here with the love that I'm tapping into that surrounds you, that's helping you through this right here. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Comment, please. Much love and salute. If you want to continue and get a reading from me, I still have that card promotion. Okay. Much love.